Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Probably about a year ago, Senator Gatz was interviewing then Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin about the F-35 program. One of the most poignant questions was when Gatz said to him, "Is it true that the F-35 is only 29% fighter ready?" And what Lloyd Austin said is, "It's a great platform. It's a wonderful platform. And I think he should have been on Broadway in Old Man River. He's got that deep baritone voice I can listen to all day. It's just that way." But you know what? After Gatz kept on talking with him, he finally confessed and said, "Yes, it's 29% ready." And for those of you, that means out of 100 aircraft, 29 are fighter ready. And that's if they have spare parts. Today, I am bringing you back into history to 2017 because I think this is absolutely fascinating when you hear people say, "You can't say the F word. You can't." Well, a government official made the F word official within the context of government dictionary words, Webster Dictionary for government assessments and words. And here it is. The day a national treasure was called fucked up. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you a story that should disturb every taxpayer, patriot in America. In 2017, Patrick Shannan, then serving as Deputy Secretary of Defense under President Donald Trump at the time, first time, and later promoted to Acting Secretary of Defense, reportedly used two unforgettable words to describe the F-35 fighter, our most expensive weapon system in history, that Lloyd Austin had already said afterwards, let's bring it up a couple years, it's 29% ready. Isn't that nice? At $100 million a copy. He called it fucked up, Patrick Shanahan did. Not broken, not inefficient, but fucked up. That's the verdict from the top civilian in the Department of Defense on a program that has cost American taxpayers over $1.7 trillion. But here's the twist. When investigators followed up, Shanahan changed his tune and called the F-35 awesome. So I ask you, which version was true? Was it the behind-the-closed-door bluntness of a frustrated defense official? Or the sanitized public response of a man eyeing his next job? Because here's what you need to know. Patrick Shanahan now serves as the president and CEO of Spirit Aerospace Systems, a major U.S. aerospace company that supplies critical parts for both commercial aircraft and military platforms. Yes, the same man who criticized the most expensive jet in our history now leads one of the companies profiting from the same defense industry ecosystem. This is the Washington revolving door in full motion. A government official oversees the defense budget, then steps directly into the private sector to lead the companies that benefit from it. Like Lloyd Austin, I think, sat on the board of directors of Raytheon before he got promoted to Department of Defense guy, secretary. And all while the American people keep footing the bill. Let's be clear. The F-35 program was supposed to be a national treasure. Instead, we got delays, technical failures, ballooning costs, lowered performance expectations, and after their 800th chip, they're still producing it under the auspices of ANSI ANAB, accredited certification, third party. Still shit. And in a 2013 Inspector General report, 2013, mind you, that's 12 years ago, it stated that Lockheed Martin and its subcontractors did not follow proper AS 9100 regulations, rules, and procedures to flow it down. And they sat on ANSI ANAB's board. They also were sitting on the IAQG, the International Aerospace Quality Group, who also sat on the IAF. And they were associate members on the International Accreditation Forum, which was founded by ANSI ANAB, which is an association of accreditation bodies, both national and international, just like their sister organization in Australia, which is the International Laboratory Accreditation Cooperation. ANSI and ANAB are underwriters for those two organizations and their accreditation bodies. the IAF and ILAC. That means they take full legal responsibility for failures within the system and product. But let me tell you this, after 800 ships since 2013, that program was a dog from the beginning. Poorly engineered, okay? Poorly engineered. They have discrepancies all over the place. They can't keep spare parts in line. And as Lloyd Austin said just about a year ago, being interviewed by Senator Gatz, they're only 29% ready. Instead, we got delays, technical failures, ballooning costs, and lowering performance expectations, and still the money flows. Patrick Shanahan's original words may have been crude, but they carried the truth. Patrick, you said the truth. The problem is, he didn't fix it. He walked it back and then walked into a top aerospace job. Is this how we protect the American future and we as taxpayers? Is this how we reward failure with power, prestige, and profit? We are not talking about just any plane. We are talking about $1 trillion symbol of American air dominance, now weighed down by bureaucracy, contractor greed, and government silence. This is not about party or politics. This is about integrity. This is about leadership. And this is about sacred obligation to the men and women who wear the uniform and depend on their aircraft to work every time. It's time we demand answers. It's time we stop rewarding officials who fail upward. And it's time we ask the question Patrick Shanahan once asked, is the F-35 a national treasure, or is it, in his words, fucked up? I thank you.